Well, I'm glad you came because I have something to tell you. I'm doing some speed painting today. But I also have some terrible, terrible news for you. So, do you guys want to hear the good news or the bad news first? Alright, the good news is pretty obvious. I got a light for my background, so I look like I'm in lava or... I don't know, it's just a Christmas light. 'Tis the season and all, and I love it, so, get used to it. The other good news is I'm actually painting in this video, but the sad news is I have to give you guys an update on what happened after my last video. If you didn't see my last video, I painted some pants dedicated to Team Trees and Mr. Beast, and they went really well eventually. I was super happy with them in the end, but after going through the wash, after I put out my video, all the fucking paint came off, and I don't really know why. I think it was maybe the glue that I used, or the fact that I didn't wash the pants before I painted them, so maybe there's still something on them from when they got made that washed off. But yeah, these are totally ruined, and I am very sad about it. I'm gonna try and repaint something else on those pants, not in this video. I wanted to paint something else in this video. So because I am such a big fan of Mr. Beast and that got destroyed, I did have this idea that I should paint something that's still focused on Mr. Beast. I wouldn't normally do the same topic 2 videos in a row. I try to avoid doing that, but given the circumstances, I just wanted to create something Mr. Beast related. So I'm not painting pants, I'm just doing a painting this week. But what I did do that's original is I designed my own Mr. Beast logo, but it's Australia themed because I am Australian. If you didn't know, if you can't tell by my whiny, annoying voice, then yes, I am Australian, and I haven't seen an Australian Mr. Beast logo. I don't think he's ever come down here to visit all us wonderful people down here. So first things first, I decided to design my own logo, so I just sketched out a few rough ideas that I had. Mr. Beast logo is this cougar or tiger thing, I'm not too sure. It's a big cat, but basically I want to have a big koala as the logo. So after a few not very good, pretty bad actually, designs, I ended up with something that I thought would look pretty cool, and then I had to recreate that on the canvas. Did go ahead and paint the background first. I painted it this nice blue color, and just to make it look a bit more interesting, I decided to fade out the picture from the middle, so to give it a bit of a lighter shade of the blue and just sort of spread it out from the middle. So I drew my design onto the painting, and it didn't quite go so well, but because the paint was still wet, I was able to erase it and change it up and make it a little bit bigger just by erasing some of the lines with a paintbrush and then redrawing them. I then filled in the area that I had of the koala head with a white paint. Because the paint was still a bit wet, it started to mix and turn into this lighter blue with some white patchy areas. I actually kind of liked that, so I kept that. I didn't try too hard to go over that and make it super white or anything. I actually like the bluey, whitey, messy color. And then I started outlining my design with a simple black paint. I basically traced over the outline that I'd already had, and then I started to go inside and create the lightning bolt as well as the eye shape, but I can't mess that up. It wasn't as close to the front of the face as I thought it should be, so I went back in with some more white paint, tried to cover that up, and then drew it a bit further away, and then I was actually pretty happy with it. I finished doing the outline, I had a few more little details here and there, and it didn't take me very long to do the whole painting. Very happy with how the logo turned out. At the bottom, I just quickly painted the words Mr. Beast in this nice green paint, and then I did a couple layers of that to make it pop out. After that, I did outline it with some black paint as well, just to make the words really pop out. I gave it a couple little touch-up details with the black paint. I fixed up his ears so it stood out a bit more. and just gave it a couple little details here and there, just so I was a bit happier with it. I filled in his eye with the white paint, and I filled in the lightning bolt with this pinky red color that I came up with, and that was pretty much it. I'm actually so happy that I came up with this design all by myself and painted it in such a short period of time. I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing some other logos like that as well, and just like designing my own logos for other brands and whatever. Let me know if you think that's an interesting idea that you'd like to see. I was pretty happy with it, considering it didn't take me all that long to do from design to paint, and it was pretty quick and easy. So other than that, please let me know what you think I should do with these. If you think maybe you have a better recipe to get the paint to stay on the pants or something, or if you have another design idea in mind. I don't think I'm gonna go with the tree. Anyway, I'm about to show you guys my finished painting. Please tell Mr. Beast, if you know him, that he now has an Australian logo, and to hit me up if he wants to maybe buy it for $10 billion, because he's good at that kind of thing. And yeah, let me know what you think of the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys soon. Here's my painting. Bye.
Mr. B6000, oh, Mr. B6000, oh, Mr. B6000, yeah, you know his name. He changed it once or twice, but I think it's here to stay.